Audio test, testing, testing, testing. So unfortunately yesterday I wasn't feeling the best. Got a bit of a headache midstream, had to cut it short. But it almost worked out because that means yesterday I could focus exclusively on the Riviera line. Well, I did a little bit of Ludwig's Bond, but point being, the main focus was the last two streams was on the core routes. Now today, hopefully the final stream will be all about checking out the special edition routes. Unfortunately, they still haven't fixed the issue where I couldn't import my old profile, but it is like a registered issue they're aware about, so that's good. So, last time I tried this scenario, but I want to try this scenario again. Or I tried both, but I want to try this one again. So I already did the route introduction yesterday. So, waste no time and get to driving. Yeah, the rail driver mapping isn't too good isn't too good on the IC3. Alright, scare safety systems cut in. Should be everything. Let's get the lights on. AFB set. Lights normal. Release the brakes. We want to set that to 40. Alright. Let's give this thing a whirl. Yeah, the rail driver isn't the best on this, so I mean, at least it's working fine with the, like, TSW6 locomotives, but any of the older ones it seems to be having some issues with. My microphone is blocking this panel here, so let's see. I don't know. Gonna have to. Alright, now I can see the panel. Alright, 60. This will be cool. We have permission to go extra fast. Alright, I forgot the horn has some issues. Time to go 80. I do like how, so since this train doesn't have an independent brake, they made it on the rail driver, so the independent brake controls the AFB. Oh, how fast am I going? 80? Alright. Keep it there. Oh wait, I have to slow it down to 60 now. AFB isn't doing a very good job of slowing me down to 60. Come on. This is quite the interesting station layout. I do like that. I have a thing for over-engineered stations. So, I mean, the route itself seems pretty cool. I mean, like I was saying earlier, really my only... The thing that really turned me off about it is the fact that it just doesn't come with anything new. Like, I think the Stadler Florence run on this route. So, like, that could have been a good train to include, but I think instead they set it to a time period before they ran, so they could use pre-existing rolling stock, and it just missed opportunities. How is there no LZB on this section? I thought, any route that goes, any line that goes above 160 was required to have it. I mean, the scenario said I was able to go to 230 kilometers an hour, so maybe it's also letting me go above the actual limit, which is right now, like, the limit is 160, and it's letting me go 200 now. I'm gonna go 230 later. God, that throttle wiggling is gonna drive me crazy. Just set it to like 92, 94%. Almost full power, but not quite. How is this line? It's straight as an arrow. How is it not a high-speed line? Like, they could easily crank, like, I don't know, 150 or something on here. Even higher. So I get to go on to this piece of track, which I guess avoids. Oh, I just realized something. I'm not even going full speed. It's not letting me go above. Alright. We got a problem. The solution, I think, is to turn off AFB. Alright, bring it to a stop. Won't let me turn it off, I guess. Now it's gonna let me turn it off. Alright. No cruise control, just pure speed. Yeah, it could easily get well over 200 kilometers an hour. Was that 120 miles an hour? 125? What? What happened? Oh, it's not gonna let me go above it. Okay. I'm not gonna get the extra points, but it's the only way I can even play this scenario the way it's intended. Because it's not gonna let me go above 160. It's not even gonna give me full points, and well, Sifa can get kind of annoying, so if I'm not gonna get full points, I'm just gonna isolate that as well. Alright, no safety systems. It's all on me. And that's 200. Alright, here we go. Yeah, why? It's perfectly straight track. They must have, like, updated it after the route, like, the route, in-game route takes place. So it's 2017. think that's the first train I've passed so far. Ooh, big lag spike. Why is it only letting me go 200? I thought I could go faster than that. Alright, it really starts slowing down here. It's weird the way those bridges are separated. Oh, I got really slowed down. Luckily, this thing has some pretty good brakes. It needs it. That jiggling lever is quite annoying. So I guess I could see the appeal of this route. Like, it's kind of a 50-50 split between a high-speed line and this much more mountainous, curvy line. so it's not even gonna let me go 230, is it? Alright, I mean, that was interesting. I got to see the first half of the route, but kind of want to see his second half. That was a little underwhelming from just one scenario. So, since I'm still on my old profile, and it's not like it's gonna matter. Not old, the new profile, whatever. Alright. I'll give this one a try. It covers the second half of the route. Alright, run. So we gotta inspect the route. That's interesting. And we're right where we left off, too. Alright, let's get those safety systems cut in. This locomotive's a little weird. I think they're on the other side. Alright. There's Sifa. God, where is everything else? Half these switches don't even do anything. But there we go. I don't think this has LZB. So, okay, we're good. What the? Alright, it's acting a little weird. Come on. Alright, Independence released. Why is it going so slow? Why is the dynamic brake controlling the automatic? The automatic's controlling the dynamic. That's not right. I swear it does not work like that. At least on the... I've driven this locomotive in Rail Driver before. And it's just not supposed to act like that. Alright. Alright, all brakes are released. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna play it with the controller. If I remember, I even unplugged this thing. go. Alright. Being too annoying. Just gonna do it the old-fashioned way with the controller. Oops. Did I burn a signal? I don't think so. Alright, just a tiny bit more. I gotta pull it together. Why is it making so much power? I only set it to 10%. Alright. Ish. Okay, I'm not making a good look for whatever this inspector is supposed to be doing to this route. Ish. Oh, wait, or am I the inspector? Whatever this VIP person is supposed to be doing, I am not making a good impression. Alright, finally. Just made it into the station. Yeah, not making a good look. Alright, time to pull it together. Headlights. Alright. Reverser. Brake key. Set that forward. I think the front pantograph is supposed to be up, but I'm too lazy to fix that. I don't think I'm hauling anything. I think I'm just going light loco the entire time. I don't know why they need a locomotive for that. Couldn't they just go on a high rail or something? I mean, I guess they gotta make a scenario interesting, and you need a playable vehicle in game for that. So, still, just, you know. Alright. It feels like a totally different route on this side compared to the high speed line. Get my thumbnail screenshot. There we go. This is definitely a pretty challenging locomotive to drive. So what? Now it says it's 2024. I don't think that's right. The last scenario was 2017. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to release it when I'm coming up to a red signal. Now it's gonna stop me, but I think I'm gonna stop before it even gets a chance to stop me. Or not. It'll probably stop me anyways. And I'm gonna miss it. Once again, not making a good first impression for whoever this VIP guy is. Alright, I'm gonna go to where I last saved it. I'm gonna cheat. Honestly, the independent is so weak. I think I'm better off just using the automatic. Yeah, I'm definitely better off. Or not. am I doing here? Alright, inspection time. Alright, yeah, this guy is definitely suspicious. Is he suspicious? He's just swinging for his train. He doesn't look suspicious to me. I've seen suspiciouser. Kinda weird how it makes me shut down the cab each time. I don't even want to make power. Alright. That's released. There we go. Alright, next station. Oops, and I am speeding. I think this locomotive might be harder to drive, light locomotive, than with actual train behind it. What if I just use the run-up feature? Manually tap change. Yeah, just a total change of scenery. I'm starting to see the appeal behind this route. Save it just in case I fail the objective again. Yeah, man, this thing is not being easy on me. That's emergency braking force. Took a couple business days to stop. Alright. Are there more suspicious people standing around? Ooh, where does this go? Ooh, I can actually walk down here? It probably brings me to the other side. Alright, Why such a tiny, thin staircase? What's up with that? Alright. You a suspicious person? You don't look suspicious. What about you? You got one weird bald spot going around. Yeah, you're definitely suspicious. You need to, like, learn how to shave your head properly. Yeesh. That's a cool looking route map. So, yeah. Yeah, this guy's definitely suspicious. Take him away. Alright. Wait, can I talk to him again? Yes, I am ready. Carry on. Alright. We just gotta hope that before this VIP person shows up, there aren't any more suspicious people that show up. Honestly, it might be easier to drive this in tap changer mode than not. It does... This whole section does feel pretty quick, though. Alright, so... How many more stations we have? A couple more, I guess. I think this scenario is also a mastery challenge, too. And since the mastery is carried by Dovetail Live, I'll be one step closer collecting whatever the mastery is for this route. save the game just in case. Has a metal track, so still seems to be a pretty busy main line. Could have done a better job at stopping, but could have done a worse job too. Alright, what kind of individuals are occupying this station? This guy, he's okay. I'm gonna do a no and walk across the tracks. No, none of these people are suspicious. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a station on this route called Frankenstein. Pretty fitting since it's nearly spooky month. Only a couple days to go. Ooh, the lighting could definitely be better in the tunnels. it's like the brakes, they're good at first, but then all of a sudden they just decide to not be good. That's the New York City skyline. I recognize that. Alright, where are you doing? Okay, maybe if you're going the other way, go to the other side. Or is this the way to... whatever? Oh, okay. You are going the right spot. Yeah. What did I do? This guy's a very suspicious individual. Wow. Yeah, he doesn't look suspicious. Come on, give me someone who actually looks suspicious. Well, there was that guy with the weird bald spot. He was pretty suspicious, but eesh. Half these people are not. Yeah. I don't know. Very suspicious. He does not look that suspicious. I mean, he could do a better job styling his hair, but other than that, he doesn't look suspicious. Alright. I think there's 2 more stations left, probably. Yeah, 2 more. Alright, on the road again. I wonder if we will bump into somebody that's actually suspicious enough for them to actually do something about it. I wonder where that Y leads to. Probably some kind of branch line. trying to see where that Y leads to, but can't quite tell. Yeah, that area isn't modeled. Alright. Slowed down a bit too early. Speed up without overshooting where I'm supposed to stop. But the pantograph is clipping through the wire. That is not good. Yep. This thing just cannot stop. Alright, I'm going to, once again, illegally cross the tracks. Alright. You're not suspicious. Yeah, you're not suspicious. Ooh, a route map. Yes, I am ready to carry on. Alright, last stop. If I had my old profile by now, I'd be running all around the stations looking for collectibles, but I think they'll reset once I get the old one back, so I'm not really bothering. A lot of double-head freight trains. Now it's starting to sort of feel like the other end of the route. A lot more straight and fast. Although I don't know why I can't go 160. Why'd they have to restrict me by 10 kilometers an hour? This route definitely has a pretty unique vibe to it. But I'm not sure if I can see it being a favorite of mine. Yeah, the speed limits on this route are weird. Probably start slowing down now. I'm kind of surprised it's the IC3 and not the ICT that runs on this route. I wonder if it runs in timetable mode. This is the second time I've seen that, like, silhouette thing. I wonder if it's a collectible. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Quite a few suspicious individuals. They're sitting at the wrong platform. But very suspicious is a bit of a stretch. Alright. What we got here? You look like the same guy from earlier. That's a little suspicious. Very... Oh, you want to talk to. What is the reason for asking me this? You're part of a Secret Service team. I don't believe it. That's pretty suspicious. Send her away. That's pretty suspicious. Finally, some actual suspicious people. And what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Saying these people. Oh, that's it. Alright then. So. I think that's a good overview. I think that's a good overview of that route. Cardiff City Network. Going to Wales. Just gonna plug back in my rail driver in hopes that it'll work better. I hate having a plug-in. Alright. So yeah, I think... So at least I got all my mastery stuff. And... yeah, that was one of the things I had to do. I forget what the other stuff are. Leipzig to Dresden. I have to collect a collectible for Morristown lines, other stuff for the airline. I definitely did not complete the timetable in conductor mode yet, but it gave me that anyways. What is it? Alright. Timetable in store. Alright. Cardiff City Network. Let's see. What's the timetable like for a cert? Oh yeah, kind of small. Only 2 services for the 111. That's weird. Cardiff City. Whoa, that's a lot just from those few. They mostly seem to be pretty short though. Alright. Let's do the route introduction. That's cool. They have in Welsh too.
One of the most influential figures in rail history. When the site of Cardiff Central was prone to flooding, it was his idea to divert the entire River Taff to the west to make the site safer for the train station.
Brunel was pretty insane.
Follow the markers to approach the empty route map billboards around the station and interact with them to place the route maps. Take some time to explore the station and find other tasks. Fix up other route maps, organize stray leaks, eat Welsh cakes, and collect love spoons.
This is a pretty neat setup.
Follow the markers and take a seat anywhere you like aboard this Class 153 Super Sprinter.
Gotta wait for it to arrive. Yeah, I do like how they have... Like, I'm not sure how many people actually speak Welsh, but it's cool that they have the translations anyway. Very squeaky. Alright. A lot of people getting off. Alright.
Follow the markers and take a seat anywhere you like aboard this Class 153 Super Sprinter.
Is there an empty row? Here we go. Pretty cool to have a single car DMU, somewhat of a rail bus.
Is a hub for trains all over the eastern United Kingdom. The network accommodates local services such as to Barry Island or express services to London. Did you know that a Class 153 railcar has actually been stripped out and used as a community cafe?
Interesting.
Body shell of Unit 153374 was donated to the Llanelli and Mynydde Mawr Railway and is now a cafe and canal there. Cardiff Queen Street Station has existed almost as long as Cardiff Central. Its original name was Taffdale Station, but was demolished and replaced with Cardiff Queen Street Monorail in Victoria.
It's quite a station set up.
In Class 150 featured in this city commuter network a part of the Sprinter family, which are used all over the United Kingdom, made to service rural branch lines or to boost capacity on services with high passenger volumes. You have a good chance of spotting these iconic British trains on almost any route. Wales is also home to the world's oldest surviving railway company. Festiniog Railway was opened in 1832 and still operates today. The first fare-paying passenger railway service was also started in Wales by Swansea and Mumbles Railway. The world's first railway journey was 9 miles from Penydarren Iron Works to the Merthyr Cardiff Canal in 1804 and was operated by Richard Trevithick, the inventor of the high-pressure steam engines that would eventually drive the first conventional trains.
Alright,
As a
brief
driver,
history lesson on some facts I already know for the most part.
Class 153
Eh,
Super
you still learned some stuff. It's nice to throw that in.
Class 150 Sprinter.
Plus, I know not everyone watching knows all this stuff, so it's good to know. Good for them to include.
Take on the tightly packed Cardiff Central Station and the single-track stations from Cardiff Bay to Corriton in this dense and bustling city route, and see all that the Welsh capital has to offer.
Alright. I already know how to drive the Class 150, so I'm gonna learn how to drive the Class 153. Hopefully it works a tiny bit better with the rail driver compared to the past few locomotives.
Hello, and welcome to the Training Centre. In this training module, you will be learning the operation of a Class 153 diesel hydraulic railcar in transport from Wales, Liverpool. During this brief introduction, we will go through the primary driver controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started. Sit down in the driver's seat. This is where you will be spending most of your time. Set the master key to unlock.
Is the reverser gonna do anything? Why does it say it throws up max throttle? Oh. Okay. Okay, this is very weird. Oh, it wants it in neutral.
Set the train's headlights to day headlight. Headlights are important for letting others know that this train is currently operational.
Okay, the headlight switch just doesn't work.
Before we get the train in motion, step out of the driver's seat and head over to the guard panel. This is where you can...
Oh, it's teaching me how to use a guard panel. That's cool. Good for conductor mode.
These guard panels are used to operate the train doors. Typically, a conductor would operate this separately from the driver. The train is now ready to move. Set the reverser to the forward position.
All right.
Let's get moving. Set the throttle lever to notch 1.
Only notch 1. Yeah, it's using... Yeah, it's mapped weirdly
To the release position.
on the rail driver.
Slowly notch up the throttle lever to reach the speed indicated.
Yeah, I am not notching up slowly. I am getting right up to full speed. So Bell operates the signal.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed. This diesel hydraulic multiple unit
Back to
features
full
an
power.
inline 6 4-stroke turbo diesel engine. 260 It is important to not exceed the speed limit. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake effort by moving the brake
Not the
lever.
fastest unit ever.
You are now approaching the next stop. Use the brake lever to gradually apply more braking effort and come to a stop at the station. Don't worry if you miss the platform, you are free to go around this loop as many times as you want.
Alright. Pretty easy to drive, though. The acceleration isn't the best, but it stops quickly. I mean, it's pretty good acceleration for a DMU, though. Just gonna throw it to max throttle and see how fast it can go. Yeah, pretty good acceleration, I guess. And right here.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics for operating this train.
Alright, let's see what we have for scenarios. It's like such a non-linear layout, which is pretty cool, but also kind of makes it impossible to explore the entire route at once. We'll try this one. It gets a good section of the route. Wait, is it the class 150 or the class 153? It doesn't really matter. Where did that... Oh, that's cool. That's a pretty neat feature. Yeah, 3 class 153s there. Which platform is platform 2? Oh, alright, so your side. So good, I do get to drive class 153. Takes forever for a door to open. Said all AWS, or should be some more stuff. Alright, where is everything? Huh, I guess that's everything. Alright then. Oh, once you go notch 1. Alright. I think at notch 4. Alright, I'm only going 25 here. Yeah, the way it's mapped on the Rail Driver is very weird. It's like in the dynamic position, but it also overlaps into throttle position a little. I don't really know how to describe it. So I think, unfortunately, since this is an older route, no announcements, but so we still might get the random faults and temporary speed restrictions. So it's a little bit annoying to drive this train on the Rail Driver, but it's at least bearable. Slightly overshot the platform. Alright, let's see. Guess it's gonna make us wait a minute. Oh, it wants us to lock the doors first? That's weird. Now it wants me to decorate it? It's strange. I think I also heard the cab is slightly different on the other side. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, it is. Like all these panels right here. That's a neat little detail. Alright. I don't know why it's making me want to just decorate it while the passengers are boarding and not have them delayed, but okay. Cardiff Central. Yeah, I definitely do appreciate, like, It's a very different layout, very non-linear layout. I do like that. What is happening over here? I don't think that's supposed to happen. They're all just like fused in with each other. I do like how they have a depot though. So I'm not sure. I forget what layers are on this route, but I bet Cardiff City is quite busy. Trying to get somewhat of a thumbnail shot here. It's not the best spot. Very slow into the station. Now it's probably gonna make me lock the doors before I can decorate. So I guess the easiest way to tell the difference between the Class 150 and the Class 153, besides looking if it's a single or double unit, is the door setup. And get out. Nope. Alright, let's decorate the station a little bit. Alright. Is that something? A leak preparing. Am I just like wrapping a bow around a leak sitting on the ground? balloons. I feel like I might be here for a while. Wait, where does this go? Go to the opposite platform? Why would I... There's like no way to just walk there. You have to teleport. Oh, I hate that feature. I do not like that. They seriously can't just model the walkway up. Not a fan. Not a fan. I remember they had that on the FIFA, that circle Scottish route, and I don't think I had my reaction on stream when I heard about it. Why did Siri go off? So I don't think I had my reaction recorded, but I was not a fan of that feature, and it's very unwelcome to see it return to this route. Quite a dense downtown area, though. Alright, our thumbnail screenshot. So I guess that goes off the map. It's a weird way of holding up the catenary wires. I know I could go up to 25, but I'm gonna have to go right back down to 15, so I'm gonna stay at 15 for convenience. Oop, didn't mean to throw into emergency. Maybe what I can do is get out quicker by using the guard controls. Ooh. Hang on. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Why isn't... Does it... Oh, I'm controlling the wrong side. There we go. Oh, well, now that's keys activated, but whatever. Didn't think that through, did I? I'll just go in through that door. More balloons. Is that a route map? No, it's not. Some flags. Is this my platform? No, it's not. Gotta go all the way up here. I will deactivate the key. Just simply press a button. There we go. And by the time I get to my seat, it should all be closed. To get left. It is quite slow around Cardiff City. But this section seems a lot quicker. Unlike the last train we were driving, this one actually has good brakes, so I can accelerate here. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier when there was that brief 25, but I'm doing it now. I don't know, my logic is a little weird sometimes. But to test how good these brakes are, they're definitely very good. I don't know if I can even control the doors from the cab. I don't think I can. Alright, back to decoration placing. Some balloons. That's it? Just those balloons? I guess place it on those side too. Or that side too. sand all the way over there. Just kind of simplified the process. Alright, only 2 stations left. And finally, I can go fast on this line. Why is it only giving me 35 points? I thought I had all the safety systems on. Did I not? Everything's switched up, so I don't know. That is weird. Oh, I throw into emergency, it automatically activates the sand. There's a fan. March 1st. Probably don't need it. Oh, it's over there. Well, now I know. Yep, now it's giving me 65 points. Mid-range acceleration on this is definitely not the best. Clearly meant for closer together stations. I might have to throw her into emergency. Yep, I overestimated the brakes quite a bit. That's not good. That's not good. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Don't say objective failure. Come on, come on, come on, please, please. Whew. That wasn't good. Alright, I'll make my way to the back. Gotta close the doors. Decoration time. Anything else? all the way over there. And I am gonna be good and not run across the tracks. But there they are. Some flags right there. Does the elevator work? Yes, it does. Clearly, I'm not on a timetable, so...
Lift going down.
Yeah.
Doors closing. Platform. Doors opening. Lift going up.
Please push intercom activate. Did I see something? Nope. What's this? Eating a cake. Yeah, doors are definitely gonna be closed by the time I make it back to the cab. Alright. Last stop. A lot of stations close by here. It's like 5 in a row, wow. I guess as soon as I take my foot off the pedal for a second, it beeps. But at least it's not doing that annoying thing where I can hear it beep outside the cab. At least I don't think it is. Or it only does it when I'm moving. So these junction speeds are quite slow. It's kind of like Long Island Railroad. Not as bad. So, some of those junction speeds on Long Island Railroad are ridiculously slow. But still pretty slow on this route. Is that smoke? Is there a train next to me? Yes, there is. It's not even like moving, it's producing quite a bit of smoke. Alright, looks like I'm shutting down the cab. Alright. Alright. Oh, I think since I locked the reverser, it's not gonna let me do that. And there's not a guard panel on this side, so I'll just use a guard panel to close the doors. It takes forever for doors to open and close. That looks cool the way it folds up like that. And can I guess that button only opens it. Alright. So that is everything new, that at least everything new for me for TSW 6. Probably won't be playing it until the full release, so I can have access to the timetable and whatnot. But yeah, that's all. Didn't think I would be breaking it down into 3 parts, but guess that's how a cookie crumbles sometimes, you know? So that's everything. Thank you guys for watching.